The track too tough to tame. This is Darlington, granddaddy of all super speedways. This track takes patience and a lot of experience to run well here. It can chew up the cars and even the best drivers. In fact, in '95, there was a driver who was running in the top 5 when he was bitten by this lady in black. He was so frustrated by this track, he told the press they ought to fill this place with water up to the outside wall, fill it with bass, so the fans could watch a bass tournament instead of racing. Kind of ironic, since Darlington's shaped this way, because the original landowner didn't want to disturb his manor farm. There isn't a track out there tougher on the rookie than Darlington. You have to brake, get in the corner careful, get your speed down to around 155. Hold the speed through turn 2, and make sure you keep your car above the white line. You're going to get pretty fast on the backstretch, and you'll have to use a lot of brake before turn 3. It's a lot tighter than turn 1, so you need to drop down an extra 20 miles an hour. The racing surface is pretty narrow, so be careful coming out of turn, or you get one of those famous Darlington stripes.